A new addition to my book The Unknown World of Ida is a civilization called the Gimiri. Gimmiru in Old Assyrian was the name for the Cimmerians, a people who lived around the Black Sea in ancient times, and it was this historical nation that inspired me for my fantasy civilization from an unknown world. The Gimiri inhabit the northeastern tip and are a mix of two peoples, the northern nomadic nation of Tengri and the southern kingdom of Nahari. Therefore, the Gimirians are a semi-nomadic people, which means that the elite of this nation live in round cities, but the rest of the people live a nomadic lifestyle across the countryside. Gimiri are primarily traders. From the north they exchange horses for gold from the Tengri tribes. They obtain gold from the rich kingdom of Nahari, either by bartering or by raiding their caravans. The Gimirian irregular military units are primarily mounted archers, light infantry, and palace guards. You could already see the video where I painted an illustration of a Gimris mounted archer. In the video, I talked about inspiration from history and described throughout the post how I create my illustrations and design characters. So we won't dwell on it, and I'll just remind you of the basic information. The Gimiri civilization is inspired by the already mentioned Cimmerians, but I designed their appearance after other ancient Eastern peoples such as the Hittites, Assyrians, and Persians. You can notice the carved Persian shield, Assyrian helmet and lamellar armor, Babylonian clothing and more. I originally planned a long two-handed sword for the palace guard, but ended up combining the Egyptian khopesh sword. As the saying goes, the khopesh was originally designed as an axe. I'm always thinking in my world building how to combine more of the historical themes and lore of my fantasy world, and since my another fantasy nation is the Nahari, inspired by the Egyptians, Nubians and Zulus, it was clear that the Nahari and Gimiri would influence each other. The Nahari use camels in wars, animals that hate horses, so it occurred to me that the Gimiri palace guard would use these halberds for knocking Nahari riders off their camels' backs or chop off their limbs. I didn't originally plan this civilization and it doesn't serve any of my stories. But when you world building, it's good to think big and constantly add new information for your world. That's all I can think of for this new civilization so far. Let me know how you like this new style of videos. And if you're new here and you like art, history, and fantasy, this channel is for you. So subscribe for more. See you next time.